Okay. Hi all. So I just wanted to respond to a video that Jonathan Sellers put out. So he didn't mention me in the video, but it was my video that he's referring to that I talked about Fathom. And by the way, Jonathan, I did watch the whole video on Fathom that you did yesterday. Anyway, let's not talk about that. What I want to talk about is um, how you want to go forward. And what you said in the video is that you want to play the degenerate plays, you want to play the 24-hour plays where you're putting your money in and you might lose it all. Okay. And that is perfectly fine. You can do that in your own time. You can do exactly that. But the problem is when you make a recording and put it out there, when you go on a certain website and you put $5,000 in, and you may not see any more of it, okay, what you're actually doing is you are promoting that website. You can say all you like about that this is a degenerate play, nobody should follow me, and that is just not good enough, believe it or not. And I'll show you why in a minute. But you should not be making videos like that where you're putting money in, because what you are doing is you are promoting it. You are endorsing that website or that app or whatever it is, that scheme, that project. By putting money in, you are promoting it, you are endorsing it. What you can do is you can say that something is a Ponzi scheme and not put your money in. Okay. And you can say all negative things about it and not take any money from it. So if you know the team and you say on your video that you're not endorsing this and you actually think it's a Ponzi and you think it's the worst thing since sliced bread, okay, if that's an expression even. So you can do that. But if you put money in, you are promoting it because you're kind of making it positive by putting money in. You're saying all these things negative about it. By putting money in, though, it is a promotion. It is an endorsement. So what I want to do now is just go to this website, for example. So this is the Find Law website, Find a Lawyer, and it's got basic law things. So this is Nebraska. Now I don't know what state you're from. This is Nebraska. In America, obviously every state. I'm not from America, by the way. Obviously, I hope you can tell I'm from the UK. Now, in America, every state has got their own law, but I'm pretty certain, he said, not being completely certain, that most states, their law states that you shouldn't be running a Ponzi scheme or a pyramid scheme. Okay, now you can run an MLM scheme if there is a product and stuff like that at the end of it, but if there is no product, you shouldn't be promoting it. So Nebraska pyramid and Ponzi scheme laws. Let's just have a look at what the law is according to this. So this is Nebraska, but I'm sure most states are pretty similar. So it goes on how the Ponzi scheme work, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's look. Deceptive trade practices in Nebraska. So what is prohibited? All right. So what shouldn't you be doing? You shouldn't be using the scheme. You shouldn't be promoting the scheme. So that is the key word in this. You should not be promoting the Ponzi, okay, or the scheme. Now, when you make these degenerate plays where you put $5,000 into a scheme, and the only reason why you're getting your money back, plus the 10% or whatever it is, or the 1% for that 24-hour thing, is because some other people are putting money in, and there's enough total value locked in, TVL, to withdraw your money and the 10%. And yes, people can keep doing that, but eventually the TVL will come to next to nothing and they won't be able to get their money back, and the so-called 1% or 10%. And that's where it breaks down. That's where the Ponzinomics come into play. So you can say you like saying this is a degenerate play, but the law states you cannot promote a Ponzi scheme. That's the law. All right. It doesn't matter what all your subscribers say. Ah, we like you doing this. This is the law. You're not supposed to promote a Ponzi scheme, right? So I don't care what your subscribers are saying. I don't care what any subscribers are saying. And by the way, in the video, you sort of said that was kind of just picking on you and Murdoch. There's loads of other YouTubers, all right? There are loads of other YouTubers, which I follow, by the way, and I check on what they're doing and stuff like that. Yes, you can call me the Ponzi police. Someone's already called me the Ponzi police. If you want to call me that, then fine, I don't care. All I want to do is stop people losing their money, because you can say like, oh, you should only do these things with money you're willing to lose. I'm sorry, that's just I don't agree with that statement kind of thing. It, it it doesn't make sense in my opinion. That most people, if you lose $10, nobody likes losing $10, $100, $1,000. Nobody likes losing any money. So I just think that statement's just ridiculous. And also the thing is, if you keep your money where it is and do nothing with it, you're losing your money. So the point is, people have to do something with their money. They have to try and stay ahead of inflation. They have to stay above this 10%. Because if you do nothing with your money, you lose 10% of your money by doing nothing. Okay, so that's the point. So you have to do something with your money. And what I'm saying to you is, by putting your money into these schemes, which you clearly know are a Ponzi scheme, because you said it on your channel. You say this is a Ponzi scheme. This is going to rug. Okay, this is likely not to be here next week. Things like that. So you know full well that certain projects that you're promoting, and you are promoting them by putting your money into them. That is an endorsement. That is a promotion. Okay, and you've done it multiple times. And by continuing to do that, you're going to get some subscribers going into these projects. All right. So you can't do that. It's against the law. Right. So you have to just think about that. It is against the law. It's not a bit of fun. It's not like Karens and all of this. It's not freedom of speech, that kind of thing. It's against the law. That is my whole point. I'm here to try and protect. Sound a bit righteous now, don't I? I sound a bit like a Karen or something. But there's too many people who are adults who cannot look after their own money. I've been in this space a while now, and I can tell by people's comments, people aren't very bright with their money. Let's put it like that, in a nice way, in the nicest possible way. But I can completely understand how people lose their money very, very easily, because they're not very good with their money. And you promoting these websites is not a good thing. So you can get together with our YouTubers tomorrow, but if any of you say, well, we're going to put this red warning flag up saying this might be a Ponzi scheme, it doesn't matter what you do there. You're still breaking the law. If you're advertising, if you're promoting them, if you're putting money into the system, now even if you're getting money, even if you've been paid by these people, all right, so you're not, and then you use that money to put in. I mean, it's still promotion, all right? You can't get around it. If you know something could well be a Ponzi scheme and you're giving them time, it's promotion, it's illegal. Okay. Now, how far this has been tested in courts of law, that's a different story. But from what I can read here, what's prohibited, promoting a Ponzi, seems like that is against the law. Violators are guilty of a Class 2 misdemeanor that is punishable by imprisonment for up to 6 months and or a fine of up to $1,000. All right. So I think these laws should be clearer, personally. I think promoting a Ponzi scheme is against the law. And I believe you've done it, to be honest with you. I believe you've done it many, many times. So I'm saying to you, I'm giving you a warning. I think you're breaking the law a lot of the time. Okay, I'm out.